Welcome to my channel Soul Yoga. Today's yoga sequence is dedicated to stretch the back and strengthen the lower back and upper back muscles. Let's fold our hands, get centered, and be grateful to all the sages who have helped in creating these beautiful yogasanas and body postures. Just pay attention to your breathing. Let's get centered by standing in Vrikshasana. Palms facing outwards. Couple of deep breaths. Getting centered. Gently place your right foot in the inner left thigh or the left ankle. Fold your palms in Namaste. Keep a drishti point ahead in front of you and pay attention to your breathing. Just relax in your breaths. You may extend your hands up. Vrikshasana. Now hold your toe, a balancing pose. The right toe with your right hand. Hold your foot with your right toe and extend it and stretch ahead. Continue breathing. Let's get centered again, Vrikshasana. Gently place your feet on the yoga mat. This time, let's repeat the entire sequence to your left side. Place your left foot in the inner right thigh. Keep gazing at a focal drishti point. Continue breathing. Do the entire practice with complete awareness. Let all your thoughts, keep them aside. Focus on your yoga practice. This time extend your hands up in Namaste and leg in Vrikshasana, the balancing pose. Gently come back. Try holding your left toe with your left hand, a balancing pose. Even if you're stumbling, come back again to the yogasana. Continue breathing. Gently place your feet on the yoga mat. Let's sit in Padmasana, the lotus pose. Now I am showing you how to make your legs and hip flexors flexible for Padmasana. You can cradle your left leg in the crook of your right elbow for Padmasana flexibility and place your left knee again in the crook of your left elbow. Cradle it like a little baby and swing it a little bit apart. With a smiling visage, this is yoga. Now place your right foot in the upper left thigh and your left foot on the right thigh in Padmasana. Sit in Chin Mudra, the fingertips of index finger and the thumb touching each other. Get centered. Let us do Yoga Mudra. In Yoga Mudra, make a fist and bend slightly behind and with a deep exhalation bend forward. Try touching the forehead on the yoga mat, feeling a stretch in the hips. Continue breathing. Pay attention. Get still. Slowly raise up with deep inhalation. Continue sitting in Padmasana. Let's do some stretches and twists. Place your right hand on the left knee. Look back. You may place the left hand on the yoga mat. This time let's twist towards your right. Continue breathing and paying attention. Now place the right elbow next to your right hip and stretch. Look up. The other side. Slowly come to the center. Now stretch your hands up, your biceps touching your ears, sitting in Padmasana and stretching your lower back. Lolasana. Lift yourself on your wrists, placing your palms next to your hips. Lift your body up. Feel the strength in the core. Get centered, sit in Padmasana, close your eyes. Couple of deep breaths. Place your palms gently against the hips and let's cradle in Lolasana. And sit back on the yoga mat. Now, let's lie down on the back with Padmasana position. Let's do a Sarvangasana or a candle pose variation where you're lying down with your Padmasana, legs in Padmasana and lifting your lower body supported by your hands. Tuck your chin between your collarbones, eyes closed, paying attention to how you're breathing. Now you may release your legs and straighten them up like Sarvangasana. Gradually transform to Halasana or the plow pose, placing your toes behind your back. Now you may slowly again repeat the sequence with Sarvangasana. And gently place your feet behind your head, and this time you're doing the Halasana with your outstretched legs. I'll show you how it looks. Lie down in Halasana and then spread your legs apart and trying to hold your toes with your hands. Feel the stretch in the lower back. Continue breathing and slowly come back into Sarvangasana. Let's move to the other sequence of asanas. Slowly get up and let's prepare ourselves for Virasana. Sit. Sit in Vajrasana position. Let me show you how it looks. Spread your legs with your knees folded and sit between your feet. This is Virasana. From Virasana, if you are in an advanced stage of yoga practice, you can move into the reclining Virasana or the reclining hero pose. Continue sitting here first. Get centered. Now slowly let's move into the next level of Virasana. Gently place your elbows on the yoga mat, and if you are an advanced yoga practitioner, You can place the center of your skull on the yoga mat. Here I am adjusting my hair clip. In fact, I am trying to remove it. So the center of the skull comes on the yoga mat. Continue breathing. At the next level, you can place your hands above your skull. Ensure that the back does not touch the yoga mat. Slowly relax your back on the yoga mat and keeping your eyes closed. Supta Virasana. Feeling the stretch in your quadriceps. Now gently taking the support of your elbows and hands. Come back. I'm trying to get my hair aside for the next sequence of asanas. Now let's sit in Baddha Konasana or the butterfly pose. Feet touching each other, the inner thigh stretch. Get centered, close your eyes, pay attention to your breathing and do everything with a lot of awareness. Come back to the moment. Now you may flutter your thighs like a little butterfly. And now press your knees on the yoga mat and try to bend as ahead as possible. Bending forward in Baddha Konasana. Now you may slowly come up. Let's prepare for the next set of asana sequences. You may give one more shot at Baddha Konasana, trying to pull your feet towards your face as much as possible. Now relax. Extend or stretch your legs to the edges of the yoga mat. And let's do some oblique side stretches. Let's do it to the left. Continue breathing. Now towards the right, placing your left hand and holding the right foot and feeling the stretch. Continue breathing. Slowly come up. Now let's do the complete back stretch, holding your toes with your hands, bending forward, feeling the stretch in the hips. Pay attention to your breathing. Get centered. Slowly you may come up. Now let's do Paschimottanasana. Extend your hands up, keeping your feet together and bending forward. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and legs and your glutes. Continue breathing. Slowly come up. Now let's to the sitting Paschimottanasana, placing your entire weight on your buttocks. Let's stretch our legs up, trying to touch the nose and the forehead on the knees. Relax. Gently stand up. Let's do a couple of standing asanas. Virabhadra 1. Getting both the feet in the same direction and stretching the legs. Getting your thighs parallel as possible to the yoga mat and extending your hands up above your head. Continue breathing. Now let's prepare for Virabhadra 2, the Warrior 2. Ensure that the body posture is straight. Just check yourself out. The feet are perpendicular to each other. And now, let's clasp our hands beneath the thigh and look up. Pay attention to your breathing. Now straighten your right leg up and let's move into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Ensure that the feet are firmly planted on the yoga mat and they are perpendicular to each other. Now turn both the feet in the same direction. Place your palms next to your right foot and gently stretch and bend forward with the nose touching your knee. Make all attempts. From here, let's prepare to move into Warrior 3 or Virabhadra 3. Lift your left leg up. If you feel that your balance is being lost, come back and lift your left leg. Namaste, and then when you're ready, you can stretch your hands forward. Your entire body is parallel to the yoga mat. Virabhadra 3. Continue breathing. Come back to the center. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let's repeat the entire sequence to the other side. Prepare ourselves for Virabhadra 1. Mosquitoes have been biting me in this park. Let's prepare for Virabhadra 1. Feet in the same direction, thigh parallel to the yoga mat, hands extended up in Namaste. From Virabhadra 1, let's move into Virabhadra 2 or the Warrior 2. Spread your legs further apart and get your thighs parallel to the floor. The feet are perpendicular to each other. Now move forward and let's clasp our hands beneath the thigh. The clasping side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Looking up and continue breathing. From here, let's prepare to move into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. The feet are perpendicular to each other and you're bending at your torso and holding your left foot with your left hand. Slowly, let's turn and perform the warrior 3 the other side. Lift your right leg up, and when you're ready you can extend your hands ahead. Your entire body is parallel to the yoga mat, feeling the stretch in the lower back. Gently come back into Namaste, get centered. Let's come to inverted V or the Ardha Mukha Svanasana, the downward dog. Let's do a couple of yes and no's and feel the stretch in the shoulders and the neck. Let's move from here to Chaturanga Dandasana and Bhujangasana. Keep your elbows touching to your ribs, feet are touching each other and you are stretching the upper back. The Cobra Pose. From here, let's move into Downward Dog Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Let's repeat the entire sequence again. Come gently to Dandasana and then the Cobra Pose. From here now you may lift yourself by holding or clasping your ankles. Pay attention to your navel center. Continue breathing, looking up, and with every exhalation you stretch a little bit more and get still. And relax. We are at the end of the Yogasana session. Let's move into pranayams, the breathing techniques. I noticed that the mosquitoes this time in the park are really bad. But I'm grateful that I've done a beautiful yoga session today. Let's get centered with alternate nostril breathing. I shall demonstrate to you how we have to do it. First, with your right thumb, you close your right nostril. Take a deep breath in with your left for a count of 4. Hold your breath. Now close your left nostril with the ring finger and exhale out a count of 6 from your right nostril. After this exhalation, inhale in with your right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath and gently close your right nostril with your right thumb and release your left nostril out. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale with left, close your right. And exhale with right and close your left. Now inhale with right, close your left. Exhale with left and close your right. Alternate nostril breathing. These breathing techniques called pranayam, Anulom Vilom Pranayam, helps you to get calmer. And all the benefits of these asanas that you have performed today will be absorbed by your body. If you have time, you can lie down in Shavasana or relax on the yoga mat. Come back to my channel, share and subscribe for more yogasanas and pranayams. Thank you for being part of my yoga journey.